Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by. I'm just about to dive right in it and let you guys know what's going down out here in these motor streets. So we already know about the new Dodge Charger that's on the way. It's about to be an EV, and they're gonna have an inline six, pretty much the 6-pack Hurricane engine, twin turbo. So my thoughts on that is, if they're gonna bring out an EV, if they're going to bring out a twin turbo V6, do you think that they're going to basically come out with the hybrid version as well? Because you got to think, they are spending big money for this technology due to politicians and lawmakers basically forcing them to make everybody go EV or have some sort of hybrid system EV that they can control the situation. Because you know, politicians and lawmakers, they are very greedy, so they always want to put their hand in the pot. You know, they always want to dig in the pot, and they always want to have some say so basically, like, well, we want to control something. Everybody wants to feel like, they basically want to feel like they're a part of something. They want to feel important. They want to feel like they have a purpose in life to control something. I don't know, maybe it's an ego, pride thing or whatever. And we already know the CEO over there at Stellantis don't care about the American fan base. He don't care about the muscle cars. He don't care about our heritage. Go on back in the 60s and 70s and so on up until now. He don't care about the muscle car brand. He don't. He just know that he have a muscle car brand in America, or should I say an American brand that he can manipulate and pull the strings now. Once they got their foot in the door, they don't want to let it go unless it's going to be for a healthy price. Something that we know pretty much Chrysler bosses and CEOs and the son of Chrysler, we kind of know he don't want to spend that type of money. I mean, come on, let's be real. I mean, the billions of dollars he's probably going to be asking them to even buy back Chrysler, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be just an outrageous number that they're probably not willing to spend or pay, you know? So that argument is pretty much out the window unless we give him an offer that's basically, he's probably still going to have to be part ownership. Stellantis and Chrysler are going to have to still be partners, some type of way that they will be able to move these pretty much Alfa Romeo products. They want to push these European brands on American brands, and now that they have an American brand locked down to their system, they can do that. They're free to do that. They're free to bring out the Hornets. They're free to, if they want Maserati to team up with them and all of the European brands and bring them over here and sell them on Chrysler dealership lots, if they don't close all of them down by then. And then on top of that, he wants to move brands to, you know, he basically want to move production all around the world. Some production may be in Mexico, some in America, some may be in Canada, some may be in Europe. You know, it's like he's splitting the company up and apart, and it's like, okay, we ain't gonna have nothing to call our own. Pretty soon, it's just gonna be like an empty lot. It's just like nobody's gonna even be happy with the cars because we don't even recognize Dodge as a brand right now. And they're just forcing EV down our throat due to politics and lawmakers and regulators just saying that, okay, you're forced to go this way because we said so. It's not because it's like you have to. It's like we're putting these laws into play and then we're taxing everything to force you to do it. And they know they don't want to pay these emission credits. They know how cheap Stellantis is when it comes to American brands. But the foreign brands are like, okay, we're free to do what we want. We can do whatever we want. And I'm thinking to myself like, wow, are you serious right now? You're really going to kill off Dodge. You're really going to kill off, you know, Chrysler. Because I think the main products that they really want to keep around is Jeep and Ram. They really want those two brands right there because those right there sell like hotcakes, right? Not saying that the Charger and the Chryslers and the Challenger wasn't selling good. We know they were selling great until they raised the price, top tier prices. They're charging high-end luxury brand prices like BMW, Mercedes, Audi prices for American muscle cars that don't even come with all the luxurious bells and whistles, all the technology that a Mercedes, Beamer, Audi comes with. But you want to charge the same exact price because you feel like it's worth that, because you have to pay top dollar to send these cars cross seas and, you know, manufacture them and pay emission credits. So instead of taking the L anywhere, they are deciding to just raise the price on the customers, the consumers, which is just, it's just a kick in the butt. It really is. It's just a slap in the face to the muscle car guys, to the Mopar community. It's just like they're spitting in our face and there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, what can we do but just complain until something get done? It's gonna probably take a new president, maybe. Somebody is gonna have to stand behind the Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram brand and stand up for what's right. Because as of right now, we don't see any change is going to happen unless we have to force Stellantis' hand in order to do it. And if we're going to have to do that, we might have to do it. Nobody asked them to force EVs down everybody's throat and try to force us to like it, force us to accept it. They don't even have enough infrastructure to be forcing the EV anyways. They don't even have the range to force, you know, EV down everybody's throat. Some cities, some towns, cross country, it can be miserable. I know somebody just told me a story. This is a true story. They know somebody that had like a Model 3 or something like that, Tesla. They said they had to at least stop one time to recharge, you know, which is an inconvenience if you're kind of like in a hurry. Instead of gassing up a car, or like what Toyota I think is doing with the hydrogen engines. Yes, I think those cars are going to be very heavy as well, and they're trying to push out hydrogen engines, which is, I would think that would be okay, you know what I'm saying, to try to look into that, or look into e-fuel to basically make some artificial fuel, and they bring back the Hemis or some new technology where we don't have to go all EV, because this is an inconvenience if you have to stop. If you're going cross state, cross country, how often are you going to have to stop to charge one of these things? You know, who is this really for? Is it for us? Is it for Stellantis profit? Is it for the lawmakers and politicians to profit off this stuff and dip in the piggy bank? Because you already know this don't even say Dodge on it. EV nothing. You know, if anyone was supposed to, first of all, Dodge should have been the last person to go EV. You should have had Chrysler, you should have had Jeep, Ram, anybody else, Alfa Romeo, Maserati, whoever else Stellantis owns, go EV first and have it all figured out. So by the time it makes it to Dodge, why would you pick a Charger, the favorite out of the bunch that everybody is looking forward to, that sold like hotcakes for the last 10 years, and then you just want to just turn the whole company upside down just because of your pride and ego, because you can do it? See, when you have people at the top that abuse their power, this is what you get. You get a slap in the face. They burn down the companies. And then you have Stellantis CEO is so prideful. He felt like he may have did some good things in the past. He may have turned some companies around. He may have did something like that and really, you know, did really good things in the past to where he feels like, okay, I can turn Dodge around. Just give me a chance to do it. So in the next 5 or 10 years, if that don't happen and you have pushed EV down everybody's throat and you kill off the brand, and then you try to sell it off when it's not even a profit to be made anymore, because you turned the entire fan base, Mopar, muscle car guys, they went to Ford or Chevy. They don't even care about Dodge anymore. It's not even exciting to even be a Dodge fan right now, because everybody, the entire community is upset because they see the future. They're like, what are you doing? But he's sitting here saying, hey, just give me a chance. You know, the CEOs over there at Stellantis, let me turn the company around. Let me spend billions of dollars to go almost send Dodge into bankruptcy, because nobody want this. And oh my goodness, to really, oh man, this really grinds my gears. To try to force us into the Hornets, they decided to push the 6-pack twin turbo, you know, inline six-pack engine back to next year sometime, maybe, to try to push the Hornets on us. That would be the sedan to replace the Charger for this year. It's the Hornet. They really want to push these things on us. They really want to push all these hybrid systems, EV, and it's just not going well right now. Nobody wants these cars. Everybody really want the Charger, the Challenger, and the Durango back. That would have been a perfect lineup for the Dodge fan base. We didn't have to change nothing. Sometimes, you know, when you got something good, they always say, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we already know Stellantis got a foot in America now. They don't want to sell off an American brand. How long it probably took them to do a partnership to get over here, because they know BYD wants to get over here. And if they sell it off, that would be a direct competitor. And BYD is probably already selling like hotcakes over there across seas, over there in Asia, companies and stuff. So they don't want to have a direct competitor come back, buy up Dodge, and flip the company and make more profit than they did. That will make them look bad. They will put a bad name on them, because BYD probably would want to listen to the American fan base. Some people know different cultures, different backgrounds better than other ones. Like if EV is working in Europe and it's not working over here, and the entire fan base, Mopar community, American fans, America is saying, hey, we don't want this over here, and you're still trying to force something, that is the definition of insanity. When you keep doing something, doing the same as that thing, hoping you're going to get different results, that is insanity. You're insane. You're crazy if it's not working. If sales are plummeting because no one can afford these things, insurance companies don't even really want to give a good insurance rates on these things. The insurance is skyrocket. The car payment is skyrocket. The car just to buy the car alone is skyrocket. Nobody want these things. It's going to send people into Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Nobody want these things. So what you can do, Stellantis, is you can take your little hybrid Hornets and all your little EV ideas, ship them back cross seas, get back in the lab, cook up a V8, a twin turbo V8 5.7 liter, and then ship it back over here for the American brand only. Now you can sell your little EV Chargers cross seas, but hey, guess what? He don't want to do that. He want to force it on us. He want us to see his vision. He want us to understand him. He want to sit down at the table with us and explain to the Chrysler owners that his way is the future. We know that's the politicians' future, because that's why it ain't working. Because whenever they make something up, they think we have to go along with it. No, you don't have to go along with it. That's why you have to keep giving pushback on this. And like I said before, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You had the Hellcat V8s, Scatpack V8s, the 5.7 Hemi V8s, and then you had the V6 3.6 liter. Perfect lined up for everybody. Everybody. Now, EV, twin turbo, that's it. What are we supposed to do with that? Everything is going to be overpriced. You're charging top dollar. Even when the 6-pack come out, you're still going to be at 60 and 70K probably. What are we going to do? Like I said before, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.